All right, so here are some common reasons why people will quit their job on the first day or even within the first week of getting a job accepted as a brand new hire. They didn't even make it out of new hire orientation. And if you think that's crazy, just listen to some of these reasons before you prejudge these people. Whether you think it's legitimate or not is individually subjective to everyone. I'm not here to debate that. I'm just giving you reasons. So let's start with it, no particular order. A common reason is the job was not clear on their expectations or the type of job duties and pay and stuff that they have. So to give you a specific example, there are some jobs that will advertise a certain pay for the position, and you go in thinking that that's what you're going to get paid, only to find out after the fact that you're hired, the company then decides to let you know, oh yeah, in order for you to get this, you have to work X amount of months of overtime. That wasn't advertised on the application, and that's happened. And I'm using real life examples from what I've seen and what I've experienced and what I've seen others experience. So that means if you get a job and you don't work like months of overtime, then your base salary is actually half of that six figures. So if they advertise 100,000, you're really only going to get paid 50,000 unless you work like 4 months straight of overtime, excessive hours to get that 100,000. And that's how they factor that in to the budget. That's not the real base salary. So they're kind of manipulating it and not telling you up front how that is and not being upfront. And this goes the same with commission-based jobs. Did you know that there's some commission-based jobs that will refund your commission if the client, especially if you're working in a sales position, if the client that you're selling a product to or whatever backs out of that after committing to it, and then they can refund that? They have commission jobs like that. So make sure you guys do your research after you're hired and ask those questions, because they don't tell you this stuff right off the bat. And then some people don't even find out till months later after their first commission check has been refunded. And they're like, hey, where'd this go? Oh, yeah, we can do that. And they never told you. And you never asked because it's in their policy in small print, but you never knew that. Another common reason is the work atmosphere. It can be very toxic. You can walk into a company and then you just don't vibe with anybody there the first day. It's like a bad mystique. And if that happens, man, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Now, there were going to be people that are going to say you shouldn't do that because the company invested time and even money to get you in that position. But I just want to say to that crowd, understand the company has already allocated that budget. Whether you're there for 1 hour or 30 years, they've already planned for your exit in terms of retiring. So if you quit beforehand, they're prepared for that, moving on to the next applicant. So if you do that, I would just suggest leaving professionally, having a talk with your employer, telling them thank you for hiring, but keep it moving and do not, feel like you're obligated to be somewhere, because at the end of the day, it's just a business transaction. You have to do what's best for you.